Ah, there you are. I've been looking all over the workshop for you. Where have you been? Oh, okay, that's no problem. I was just wondering where you were. I've got some things that I want to go through with you. I know it's a few days before the big night, but you know how he is, how fussy the big guy is. He likes to have everything pretty much ready in good time. So I made a little checklist, and I was just wondering if you could fill me in on how some of these things are kind of progressing, and if there's anything we need to concentrate on. Yeah? Okay. Great. So first thing on my list is the reindeers. How are they doing? Especially the new recruits. Because, sometimes it can be quite difficult for them to sort of fit in and adjust with some of the older reindeers. You know how stubborn they can be, and sometimes not all of them manage to get on so well. Oh, they're doing fine. Okay, that's great. And all the new recruits seem to be settling in and adjusting. Excellent. Yeah, sometimes it can be a bit problematic, but most years when we have new additions to the team, they usually settle in quite nicely. But it's nice just to check on how they're doing, just to make sure that we're all on the same page come Christmas Eve. And we've got enough feed for all of them, right? Just making sure, because a reindeer on an empty stomach is not the best reindeer to have out there. We like to make sure that they are full of feed and they are plenty happy and warm. Excellent. So we've got enough to go around. That's good, because we don't want them fighting over feed. And just checking on here, we've changed their hay, haven't we, on their bedding, so they've got fresh hay, so that they're nice and soft and comfortable and warm over the next couple of nights, because we need them well rested just as much as we need them well fed, and we need them working together. We need them well rested as well, because sleepy reindeer is no good. No. Excellent. Well, I'm sure they will have plenty of good night's sleep before their big task. Yeah, goodness, I know they need it. It's a long, long night for them. So, they're doing good. Reindeer's doing good. Check. I can tick that off on my list. Excellent. Okay, so next on my list we have the naughty and nice lists. So just making sure that both lists are now finalised. Yeah, we've put everybody on the correct list. That needs to be on there. Excellent. Oh, you've got a copy of each there, and these are the finalised drafts. Okay, let's have a quick flick through if you don't mind. They're on the naughty list again. I've lost track of how many years that is in a row. You would think they'd learn by now. Oh well. Lump of coal for them again. Oh no, that's surprising. They're on the naughty list as well. Well, they've obviously done something to go there. And it's relatively short. I mean, the nice list is most of the time much bigger. But there's a few surprising names on the naughty list this year. Oh well, hopefully they will have a better year next year and be a little bit nicer. And then, of course, they'll find themselves on a more rewarded scale next year. Yeah, so these are great. Just going to make sure that there is a copy of each in the main office. And of course make sure that there is a copy left in the glove box of Santa's sleigh. Oh yes, and make sure that there is an updated copy of the new route in there as well, because the last thing we want is him getting lost halfway through the evening. So yeah, if you could just make sure that both of those make their way into the sleigh, and like I said, just pop a copy of each into the main office as well. Speaking of the sleigh, that is next on my list. Just checking that it's been through its overall checks. It's had its maintenance inspection, yeah. It has, yeah, just come back, has it? And what was the results of that? Any problems? Anything we need to fix? No, looks in good shape. Okay, that's good, that's always good. Okay, so now that they've been done, those inspections, we just need to make sure that it is cleaned and polished. Yes, I know, he is very fussy, but, you know, these little things are all worthwhile. Yeah, he does like it in top condition, and, you know, he just takes pride in his work, that's all it is. There's nothing wrong with that. So we can make sure that gets cleaned and polished, and make sure that we've got enough room to fit the rest of the toys in there. Which brings me nicely to my last thing on my list, the toys. How are we doing in regards to grouping all of the necessary toys together? Okay, so we've got most of them done, but we're still waiting on a few lines. Roughly how many? About 4, 5? Yeah, okay, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. How long are we thinking on each of those? By the end of the night. Oh, that's great. So that leaves us with a couple of days, just to make sure that we've got everything sorted. Usually, it can be a bit of a nightmare if the toys are left too late, so I always try and make sure that we get those sorted as soon as possible. Okay, so that's not bad. So by the end of the night, slash in the morning, if there's a few bits and pieces left to be done, that's not a problem. Okay, so when they're done, if you just want to tell each department head to make sure that they have them sent down to the sleigh, and we'll have them packed on as soon as they're finished. That way, like I said, we're not leaving everything until the last minute. Okay, that's pretty much it on my list, unless there's anything that you want to tell me about that I maybe missed, maybe I've forgotten, or maybe something's come up. No, it seems to be going pretty smoothly. Okay, that's good. And you're alright? Yeah. How are you finding it? Because I know this is your first year here at the workshop, and it can be pretty hectic. But you know, we're all here to help each other. So if there is anything you need, just ask me, and I'm always here to help. But yeah, everything's going fine, good. And most importantly, you're enjoying it, yeah? Excellent. That's what we like to hear. It is a lot of work, but it's also a lot of fun as well. And it can be a little bit hectic at this point, but, you know, as long as we're kind of keeping above schedule and we're kind of just checking everything off as we have been doing, then we should be good. Okay, so if you want to just go and sort those things we talked about, and I'll see you later. And again, if you need anything, just come and find me and ask, and I'll be all ears. Okay, alright then, I'll speak to you later.